Did you know that students are making $566 per day editing wedding photos that take an average of 60 seconds? Did you know that you can make $6,000 a week selling stuff on TikTok? Well, those are nothing compared to the 5 other side hustles I'm going to share with you on this video. The first side hustle is selling a service that would take an existing photo and convert it into an oil painting. Some of these sellers are charging more than $100 a single painting, and they're raking in huge amounts of money at premium prices. If you're someone in my age group, you think, well, that's probably a pretty fair price for all the hours it takes to create an oil painting or even create something like this. But I'm going to show you how you can do this in less than a minute. You can go from this to this, from this to this in no time at all. This shop is making $268,000 so far on the platform, and they're doing around $11,000 every single month. This other shop is making $846,000 in total, making $17,000 per month. And this third store is making $22,000 on the program, on the platform. So there's big money in this. You can use a number of programs to achieve this. Today I'm going to show you a free program called Photop. It's basically a free version of Photoshop on the internet. It doesn't have all the features of full-fledged Photoshop, but for the purposes of this demonstration, it's pretty good. Okay, so number one, you want to load your photo. Choose Effect, click Style, click Oil Painting. Play around with settings until you get the desired effect. And like I said, it takes 60 seconds, which is pretty cool. Now, this next side hustle pays $120 per day. All you need to know is how to change a document into a PDF. If you've ever heard of a device, it's called the Remarkable 2. The Remarkable 2 is a tablet like an iPad for reading, taking notes, or sketching. I love this device. It feels like you're actually writing on paper and allows you to do deep work without any distractions from internet browsing, internet messaging, or anything from the internet. All this thing does is write. No email, no YouTube, no Facebook. It doesn't even have color. No distractions at all. So I bought this thing because I wanted to be dedicated to productivity. I'm short on time. I want to limit distractions. And because this device is expensive, I'm willing to pay if it helps in my productivity. Rather than me telling you, let me show you proof that people are buying these templates. This store is making $1,200 a month. This other one is making $7,000 a month. And this other one is making $6,000 a month. But I want to look at this listing. It's called 4E Tablets. What's so interesting? It's only been around for 7 months. It's already raking in $5,000 per month. The thing about digital products is it's easy for someone to copy the exact thing you're selling. But with these templates, people are going to say, well, it's going to take some work. At least that's the perception. Let me tell you a secret. It's as easy as creating a document and clicking PDF, save as PDF, and then upload it. But most people, 99% of people will say, forget it, and move on to the next thing. It creates a barrier for people entering the market. This next side hustle doesn't require any specialized knowledge, but all feeds on passion. This side hustle serves people that are crazy dedicated to it. It's a digital product, a PDF that generates $20,000 a month. People will pay if it saves them time and is the right amount. I know this from my experience from my grandmother, who was a crochet nut, a knitting nut. She would get up in the morning, knit until lunch, make lunch, go back to knitting, knit all night. She actually made a doll of me and claimed it looked like me. I pretended to be happy about it. I don't really know anything about crocheting or knitting, but I know this is a digital product and you can make a huge amount of money on this. So don't trust me. Let's look at the shops. This first store is selling for $5.55, and monthly it's making $18,000. This next shop is selling this bowl for almost $6. It is making $15,000 per month. I attempted to make my own pattern, so I went to AI to do it. I have a program called Draw Things on my computer. It's a free digital drawing app, just like Midjourney. I asked it to create a picture of like a crochet cat. Then I went to Fiverr and I hired someone to make the pattern. So a one-time fee of $10, I now have a pattern I can sell on the internet. Speaking of passion and being dedicated, most students are passionate about social media. Most students know about TikTok. Let me show you a tiny ad that's generating a huge amount of money. Okay, let's take a look at this video. It's 11 seconds long. It has 9.3 million views. If we look at the comments, they say, where can I get one? Where can I get this? Pretty cool. Let's take a look at the website. It costs between $65 and $85 depending on the model you want. And if we look at the chart, it's making between, wow, $7,000 per day. These are just estimates. And if we look on AliExpress, it's costs $17 to import this product, generating $6,000 a week for a tiny 15-second ad. If you have a social media following on TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, or YouTube, the easiest way to make money is joining Amazon Influencer Group. The Amazon Influencer program allows you to earn money promoting products that you and your followers on social media can buy. The biggest benefit for being an Amazon influencer is that you can leave a video review on an Amazon product. If a customer watches your video review and makes a purchase, you get a cut of that sale. And the best part, you don't even need to drive traffic to your video reviews because Amazon does all the work. Your reviews actually live on the Amazon product listing itself. Amazon does all the work. You collect affiliate revenue when people watch your video. Now, as an Amazon influencer, you can post your reviews directly to your Instagram, TikTok, or YouTube page, along with a link to your Amazon influencer storefront. If you're not into social media and want to get your hands dirty, the next side hustle is perfect for you. When I was going to college and during the summer, I worked 2 full-time jobs, 7 days a week, and did not enjoy myself at all. I needed a vacation from my summer break. On the other hand, my roommate at the time spent his summer not going to the pool, hanging out with his girlfriend, spent his evenings going to parties and getting drunk at night. He also did car flipping at the same time. At the end of the summer, we added up our paychecks, and he actually made more than me. His secret was he got a loan from his father, who fronted him the money. Then he would look for cars that were mechanically sound, but dirty, smelled bad, was in need of help. He would clean up the car, vacuum it, wash the car, inflate the tires, change the oil. Then he would relist the car with great photos and great description. And just by doing that, he would double his money. Most websites say that by flipping cars, you could make $1,200. This next one is my favorite side hustle. Maybe you've looked at videos about selling low-content books for a huge amount. In reality, you can't just sell blank books and expect to make sales unless you're somebody like Moleskine. But coloring books, specifically kawaii coloring books, are killing it. Let's look at this shop. It's making $2,000 per month, and it's only been in existence for 4 months. If you look at it, there are tons of kawaii coloring groups on Facebook, Reddit, etc. They talk about the next release. This is definitely a market that has high demand and low competition. So I went to Fiverr. I found creators that are willing to create a coloring page for you, and you can sell it forever. It's as easy as going to Fiverr, look for coloring books, resell, and then resell it as a digital download on Amazon, Etsy, or your website. Like I said before, it's a digital product. There's no inventory to stock, and you sell it on Etsy, you get 93% of the profit. Sell it on your own website, you get 100% of the profit.